Kieran, thanks for joining us. You're just saying there, a good team, but a good win.
Yeah, a really good win. I think, really proud of the players. I thought it was a really hard-fought game against a good team, as many are in this division. But I think technically they've got some fantastic players, and we had to work really, really hard for it. It's a period in the season where we're facing challenges, game by game, really, with availability and having to adapt from having a really, settled side for a long period of time and really settled relationships on the pitch, and we're having to try and, develop and develop that again. So, doing that and then playing a team at this level is not easy, and I thought that the players did terrific. There were some good things in the performance. We created enough chances to win the game. Of course, Sunderland had their good moments as well, but overall I thought that the players did really well. Elaborating
a little bit more on that, what are your thoughts on how the 90 minutes played out?
Yeah, it was pretty evenly thought. I thought we probably had the better of it up until their first goal, but not by loads. But I think we had the better chances throughout the game. Really, they score from the second phase of a set play that we need to do better on. But again, the group doesn't panic. They stick to it. They stick together. They keep working. They keep trying to do the right things, and we get the goal back. And I thought our execution wasn't fantastic all night, really, from a technical point of view. But that's normal. We're going from two centre midfielders who've played almost every game together for 12 months now and worked on our patterns of play rigorously for 12 months, to two midfielders who've played together for 3 training sessions, and not just midfield but in lots of other areas as well. We're having to adapt and try and develop, and the players done really well. I say it wasn't our smoothest, but all the ingredients were there in terms of the commitment, the effort, the running. We still carried a threat all the way through the game, and again I thought we had the better chances.
Clinical finish from Caden for the equaliser, and if you want to talk about the effort and the running, he was exactly that, and he demonstrated a lot of good work up until that point as well, hadn't he?
Yeah, he had. I think I've made my feelings pretty clear, really. With Caden before, I think somebody who works as hard as he does for the team and for the club should always be supported. He's stepping into a centre forward role now, having really trained and played at right wing for the team for the last probably longer than 12 months, and it's not easy to readjust to that position again, but he's given it a really good go. He's a really good outlet for the team. He works tirelessly, he gives others the platform to play, and he can always contribute to a good team performance. And again, like the goal he scored at Sheffield Wednesday last year, if you get him in that inside right channel, he's got a nice finish from there as well.
And the second goal as well, brilliant to be here talking about a well worked set piece again.
Yeah, that's excellent, and I think I said it after AFC. We've needed to get back to scoring from set plays, because we get enough of them, especially at home, and that's the first time we've scored from one in a while. And look, big games with two good teams, it often comes down to margins, and the margins are often set plays, and to win the game with a set play tonight's really pleasing.
Good work from the whole team, but just a word on Louis Traore, please.
Yeah, really good night for him, really. He's been, I think, one club in his professional career, so to, make that move, have a few days training with a team, and then to be going out there in front of 30,000, and he hasn't played midfield in a little while as well, is not easy. But he showed his commitment to the cause. He showed his physicality and his running and some tackling, and he did some good things on the ball, and he'll enjoy some training time with us now, and I'm sure he'll continue to build on this performance.